What up, this is your boy Dr. Lee coming at you again with a Ronin S update review like I promised you guys I was going to be doing. Just been like a really busy month for me so far. That's why I haven't been able to do this, but finally it's here and let's get this started. All right, first off, this is my setup. I'm still shooting with the 24 to 70 G Master, and I did had my monitor attached to this. Pretty much everything that we have here will be in the link in the description below. If you guys are interested in getting it, go ahead and get it. But so far this setup works perfectly for me. Is it heavy? Yes, it is very heavy. So just a really quick rundown, like previous video. Nothing is perfect, obviously, and it seems like DJI and Sony, they're not working hand to hand to fix a lot of the problems with this gimbal for now. I know for sure a lot of people was asking in the description if the panoramic feature is working, or most of the photo features in here, like the automated photo features in this gimbal for now doesn't work at all. Like I have tried it, I missed a couple of shots, and I'm not going to put you guys through the painful review to actually see that happening, because like it was a long process. So I just decided, you know what, I'm gonna let you guys know that that feature then is not working for now. The only feature that is working is all the automated video features in here works fine with no issues. I've not encountered any of that for now. But other than that, that's it. The screws that goes in the mounting plate on this gimbal, for some reason DJI decided to just use the regular one where you literally have to have a penny or a key on you to actually use this, or have a tool on you to be able to screw your plate onto your camera, which is very annoying. I had to go in and customize my own screw just to put it in here, so I don't have to worry about any kind of a tool or anything. It works. The only thing I had to do was actually use my Dremel tool to saw down that screw to make it a little bit smaller for it to fit. So far that works, and it makes things a lot easier. That's just a little tip for you guys to use. Go ahead, grab one of those screws, grind it down a little bit, and it will fit between those holes, and you should be great to go from there. So for right now, the gimbal work as is, and if you just take out all the automated features, one of the best gimbal out in the market right now is this, like just hands down. Few things about it that we still need to work on, and I know DJI is working on the updates for those, but everything else for now works great. If you are a Sony user though, you're not going to be able to get most of these features yet. So that's one of the reasons why, like I said, I took out my focus motor and I just put it on the side. That's another weight that I don't want to have to carry around. I know it's not that much heavy, but it just makes the gimbal a little bit bulky. So, but yeah, that's my update for now. I will also be going over a few of my settings that I use to set up my gimbal, and it works for me. So I'll show you guys what those settings are. And then we'll go from there. Also, I just wanted to show you guys, this is my setup and it works perfect for me when it comes to just running a gun. The tripod grip works really well for this setup. At first, it was a little bit confusing to use, but once I mount this on and started using this grip, it just made a lot of sense. So far, using the gimbal, it's been very easy. If you have the cash to spend on this, I'll say get it. And just hope that DJI update this and make it like they promised us. So when DJI announced this gimbal, they promised us a lot of features and how it will work with a lot of lenses, but so far none of that is possible yet. And I know that's the same thing that's going around, that it's just not possible. Okay, so let's jump in the app and let's get this started. Real quick, here are my settings for the Ronin S. If you go into my configurations, my motor parameters, I have it set to mid. Low and high doesn't work too well for me. It seems like mid works, so I just leave it on that. For mode 1, I have my smooth tracking on. For pan, tilt, for roll, I have it off. That goes for both mode 1 and 2. I left that on for mode 3 because I set my gimbal to where it will roll around. I will show you guys in a bit what I was talking about. If you go into the control settings, what I did was I have my
mode 1, 2, and 3 set to high, medium, and low. So as you can tell, mode 1, it says I have the dash band and max speed set to 100. Smooth, I have it set to 20. So if I switch over to mode 2, so you can see dash band, I have it, dead band, I have it set to 70, max speed 50, smooth, I have it set to 20. Smooth, it just works. 20 speed 20 just worked well for me, so I just leave it on there. But into any of these settings, you can go in and customize them, and just move this around. As you can see, turns it. You can adjust this to anyone, any way, any number you choose. So to any one of these, you can actually just customize them, or you can just set it to the default settings. But that's what I did. I just left that on. I just left that to that, and it works well for me so far. And for my mode 3, this is the interesting part. Mode 3, I have, like I said, I have it set to low, and smooth same 20. But if you want the camera to have that roll effect, where when you push the joystick left or right, the camera will roll, you have to go into your channel and have these settings. Channel 1, I have it set to tilt. Channel 2, pan. Channel 3, I have it set to roll. So when you set channel 3 to roll and you move the joystick left or right, the camera will roll, obviously. So that's how you get that. You have to set it to that. So basically that is just my settings. Nothing really specific. I just want to make this really short. If you go into create, taking pictures right here, I mean, here you can control the Ronin going, like, you know, left, right, record. If you're just one person and you don't want to sit by the Ronin, you know, if you want to just walk around and control it with your phone, this is the settings you use. Also, panoramic is not working well at all. I've tested that, like I mentioned earlier. Time lapse, same thing, not working too well. Motion lapse, you can set up different waypoint here, and the gimbal will follow those waypoint, taking photos. They're almost like time lapse, but a moving time lapse. That feature doesn't work well at all. Now tracking, you can set this waypoint, and the gimbal will record. It will trigger the camera on and will record these waypoints. That is one feature that works perfectly every time that I've tested it.
Stay tuned for next week's episode, because I will be trying to balance the G Master 70 to 200 on that gimbal and see how well it works. So stay tuned for that episode. Hopefully you subscribe. I'm gonna see you guys in the next one. All right, deuces.